And this is my persuasive speech. These are my note cards. Today I'm going to talk about Johndeere equipment and Johndeere tractors and why they are the best and why you should get one. What colors do you see? What's the majority of the colors do you see out in the field? That's why I'm talking about it. Johndeere is one of the largest ag leaders in America and across the country, like as in Europe, Germany, Canada, and the United States, and overseas. Johndeere has been one of the world leaders in ag for a long time. I'm sure you've seen other colored tractors, but there's not as high as a demand for them as Johndeere and Johndeere equipment. Today I'm going to talk to you about Johndeere and Johndeere equipment and why you should get it. I'm going to talk about the pros of them, a little bit of history behind it, about Deere's pricing, and why you should stick with Johndeere and why you should buy a Johndeere. In 1837, Johndeere come out with a steel plow. In today's time, that doesn't cut it. It was a single shake steel plow, and we have evolved from that to something far greater than that. Johndeere also has offices across the country and world in over 30 different countries. Now I'm going to go on to the pros of Johndeere and why you should have a Johndeere and why they are the best. They're a global leader in ag, as I said earlier. They are one of the largest. That's why you see so much of them. They are in high demand. They are affordable, compact, and they're all just an all-around great piece of equipment. They've been around for over 175 years, from the start of a steel plow to a 2020 9000 series tractor with electrical over hydraulic drive systems. So we went from a horse-drawn plow to something that will drive itself and you don't even have to sit in it. Johndeere has been very innovative. They have done a lot of research, substantial research, and that's why they're in such high demand. That's why everybody wants them. That's why everybody should want them, because they back their stuff up. Another reason you should have them is because they are a farm boom. And what I mean by that is, back in the day when the prices were low, everybody was going in debt and not making enough money, Johndeere adapted to that and started making cheaper equipment to get the job done. And that's according to investorplace.com. They went from nothing to something, and they went back down to a little bit of nothing to be able to meet everybody's needs. Now I'm going to move on to pricing. Pricing of the tractors and equipment. A Johndeere 4044R cost about $40,000. That is a tractor, an everyday tractor for somebody who doesn't farm or anything. They're sturdy and compact. You don't have to worry about them tearing up as much. Now I'm going to move on to why a Johndeere. They're number one new and used tractors all over America. They're dependable. They have what it takes to get the job done. And 72% of Americans and American farmers use Johndeere. Now I'm going to talk about why you should get one. As earlier I stated, they are a global number one leader in agriculture. They have the best overturn on new and used tractors. They are number one all across America and the country. They do a lot of research. They have some of the better pricing for what they are. And what I mean by that is they are number one across the leaderboards and tractors, implements, threshing equipment, picking equipment. Everybody wants it. And that's why I'm telling you, everybody needs one. Nobody should want something that's not going to last them over the years. Johndeere will last you over the years, and they have one of the number one tech supports across America. And to conclude all this up, we went over a little bit of history of Johndeere, pros about Johndeere, their great pricing, and why you should buy one. If it comes down to it, Johndeere would be the one that I would buy, and I hope you would too.